Hello, everybody. Blue Falcon TCG coming with, I guess, the continuing of my bubbling career. I went 5-3 at this last regional. Some things I want to talk about with the deck. We'll go through with the list as we go through it together. It performed really well. I guess my only 3 losses were all rescue A's, and that was honestly because I did not respect it enough to two-side Veilers, and that's on my fault because on my online list I'm citing 3 Veilers, and I was just so confident that I was doing so well in all my online testing in the rescue A's, so I'm gonna cook them and never put Veilers into my side. So that being said, let's get into the list and we'll talk about ratios as we go. I decided to play a 41 card list just because this deck can play 40 to 43 really optimally, and I had no issues bricking. My problem majorly was just not seeing non-engine playing into the rescue ace matchups. It's the only reason why I lost them. It wasn't because it was an outplay or a misplay. It was just draw all engine, and they're like, here's a Droll or whatever. But we're playing the 3 Meeks, 3 balls. That's no more, no less. Can't. Playing the 3 Roomheart. I think that's self-explanatory. This is a Mannadium list. We want to max out on our names. This is the best normal summon. It gives us engine. So if this imperms or whatever, but if you have another one in hand, it's great. Playing 3 Rykart. I decided to play 3 of these just because this is another great normal summon. It lets you just get into our engine to get the Visas line going. At the very least, we're making a Baron SP Little Knight if we just open up the Scare package. Decided to only play 2 Samsara. More often than not, that third just winds up dead in the hand. If I ever had the normal this, I already knew that if my opponent had any interruptions, I was going to get cooked. And it really does show that you go normal this and your opponent's like, you can see it in their face. They're like, your hand is ass. But yeah, 2 Samsaras, 2 Visa Starfrost. The 2 for hand, 2 for grave, nothing big, nothing crazy here. I thought this was correct. I had no issues with this ratio whatsoever. So main deck monster ratios I thought were fine. Now, we played the cash package, 3 Finrir, 1 Kashtira, Scareclaw Kashtira. I'm going to admit that I did forget the Kashtira field spell at home, so I did not play it, which is why there is a Called by the Raven here. That was the spot. However, this overperformed. This is insane. This creates literally so much pressure. And Finrir to Finrir, so you can Ab Session and Special Summon Finrir, or you can go Finrir to cast your Scareclaw, make your combo, link this away to SP Knight, that way you still have a Banish, and then you can still go. It just is a free extender. It's honestly really great. Now for our non-engine, so our hand traps, we decided to go 3 Ash Blossoms. This was insane. This won so many games. Into Runick Stun, you'd think this deck would not do too good, but Ash Blossoming that fountain says a lot. We are on 3 Emperor. Self-explanatory. So we're doing a total of 6 hand traps. I would like to bump it to 9 going forward, like playing 3 Veiler, 3 Imperm, and then 3 Ash or 3 Droll. Just something to kind of respect the variety in the meta. That was something I did notice, that while my opponent comboed or anything, not worried that I'm not going to break the board, but an Imperm or an extra hand trap would have given me a lot of value. We were playing 1 Called by, 1 triple tag, 2 triple tag talents. This was insane. Every time I saw this going second, I won the game. I 2-0'd pretty much every win except for 2. We can talk matchups as well as we at the end, but it was a good event. Friend Droplet, this is something that I didn't like seeing in my hand, to be honest. It just didn't feel great. At the 25th anniversary tournament, this overperformed and it was insane. But at this regional, with the amount of rescue ace I saw, opening this just felt so bad. So this is immediately getting cited out for game 2. And then in game 3, if I was going first or second, it really just depended. If going first, these stayed in, allowing me to have more options for negates. play around their tactics and thrusts. It's just really, in general, it's a great card, but did not really feel for it this tournament. Playing 1 terraforming and 1 reinforcement of the army. They get started out game 2 and 3 anyways, but maximize consistency on game 1. If you go first, you're just going to win. Not a lot of people are playing through the boards. Now for the Scareclaw rivals, we are maxing with a golden ratio of 2 of these bad boys. Search will launch Reborn, not once per turn. Pretty great. Now, 2 Obsession. I actually recently cut Imaginings, and I missed it. I missed it quite a bit of this tournament. Opening Obsession, and then Room Heart Searching, and then your only other search target for Armatara is going to be an Arrival, which is still good. But the Imaginings to debrick your hand, if you already know they don't have Droll, drawing 2, then bottom decking 1 just is really nice, because you can draw into non-engine, you can draw into Imperms, Veilers, things like that, and it really does help the deck perform a lot better. So here going forward, I'm going back to Imaginings at 1. Also, making your level for your Heart monsters a tuner does come up. And yeah, it just comes up. For planets, we're playing the 2 Primitive and 3 Peaceful. There is supposed to be 1 Pressured, but this is what I played in the list, and it still performed insane. I didn't miss it. Like, it does provide a little bit extra pressure when you open up Pressured Planet going second to grab a Fenrir. I mean, if you have a Fenrir in hand already, it's like, okay, Ash this. Because then they just think you're playing Cash Stun. They're playing the 1 Reframing card. Awesome. In the mirror, I got Typhon Reframing to negate, destroy. And it just felt great and felt bad. Well, I didn't feel bad. He felt bad. But it'd be like that. Extra deck, we are on the 2 Pops. Little Funko Visas. 1 SP Little Knight. 2 would have came up. I do honestly miss this. I think 2 would have been fun. Great. 1 Cross Sheep. 1 Dark. This would be another SP Little Knight going forward. Now, we'll go with the sauce later. We'll go with the rest of the synchros. For our 1 that we're playing 1 Treskita, 1 Excel Stardust, 1 Armatara, 1 Baron, Dustpetter. Chenying overperformed. The Chenying was insane into Runick Stun. It was great. Like, they literally did not want to activate a Runick card. So I was like, cool, I'll just win. Good stuff. 1 Crimson Dragon, Double Vicious. And, you know, I didn't fall prey to it, but I really love the tech of Mannequin Cat that Patrick Hoban, I don't know, Patrick, Patty, I don't know him personally. Anyways, he was playing this to out Spell Canceller with using your opponent's Droll, and I thought that was the cheekiest and funniest thing to do. Did not get to do it. It was so close. They scooped as soon as they saw me extending through a Droll. They were like, oh, you got it. But for the side deck we played the 1 Spell Canceller. I'm a big fan of 2 ratios, so we played 2 Nibs, 2 Droll. I played in the Purrley and never had to use it because Imperm was really good. Imperm and Ash really good. We're playing 2 Thrusts, 1 Duster, 2 Storm, 1 Dweller. Like I said, I definitely, and then let me grab my, I already put the 3 crossouts away, but we are on 3 crossout designators. Got to use it 1 time. I was only drolled once. But yeah. Now anything going forward, I'm thinking I'm cutting the crossout designators. Like, as cool as this card is, and as great as the Mannequin Cat line, I don't think I'm going to be utilizing it forward. It's funny, you know, maybe in a future Sprite deck, I'll play Spell Canceller in the sideboard, but for the time being, I think these are gonna be cut. We're gonna go ahead and bump up the hand traps and veilers and just play because this deck doesn't have a problem going first outside of Droll. So these are the only things that increase, you know, anti-Droll hate. But I don't think we always need to just say fear the Droll. Just play the game, and even under Droll, you're still making. You can still make Baron, Death Patter, SP. You might not get the counter trap, but that's still enough to just cook some kids. Or some adults too, you know, you never know. But hey guys, this is the beautiful deck list that I played. I don't think we really need to go over anything, but I guess I can talk about how you exactly mannequin cat. You essentially just need to, after you get drolled, ideally, you need to see Calarium, and then a way to destroy Meek. So if you already have the Room Heart, just Calarium in the Meek, and then you're gonna get drolled here. Normal Meek, special, no effect here. Gonna get 2 off of that with the Calarium. Make sure they stay level 2s. You know, can't XE with monsters different levels. You're gonna go into your super cute mannequin cat. Detach, target their Droll, and then you get yourself a nice cute spell canceller. Big bummer is most decks can normal someone run it over, but if you're playing into the mirror, it ain't a problem. And then you're still ending through Droll. You know, like I said, you can end a lot differently. You're ending on a Droll SP. You're ending on a spell cancel SP Little Knight. Even through Droll with that hand, you're making a Baron SP if you really want to, or just really depends on the rest of the hand, I guess. But yeah, you can mannequin cat in the deck. It is really funny. It's cheeky as heck. I'm gonna play it on the friends a lot more than I think. But yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what your favorite variant of this deck is. Do we need to go back to the turn skip, or are we still good with this? You know, good mix of hand traps. What do you all think of this format? Like, subscribe, comment, check out the rest of the stuff. It's much appreciated. We are now 220 for our next giveaway goal, and let's just get there together.